Hi everyone, it's Rach here from Rara's Realm. I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in New Zealand and I've got another small haul to share today. Some items from just a few items from the holiday catalogue and some items from our annual catalogue. I just want to say thank you to everyone who watched my first unboxing maybe a fortnight ago at the most. I learned a few things watching that. I should now not bump the screen. I had the wire from the charging cord still in the phone and I was bumping the cord when I was moving the paper, so I've sorted that out. I think I've sorted out my orientation, so it should go a little bit more smoothly this time. So, if you are a New Zealand Stampin' Up fan and you don't have a demonstrator or anyone that you work with Stampin' Up, and you would like one of the new catalogues or one of the annual catalogues, you can shoot me an email at rarasrealm@gmail.com. I'll put that in the description below, and I can shoot you off a catalogue. Okay, I shall just crack on. I realised as I got set up I didn't get rid of this paper here, so I thought I would just show this combination I was playing with this morning, which I really quite like. So soft sea foam. I'm not sure how well what the colour is looking like on the screen. I've got a bit of a reflection from the window which is there. So soft sea foam, granny apple green and lovely lipstick, and together they, as you can see here, made a lovely page. Okay, so what have I got for? So the first thing I got, I'm adding to my blends. So I've got the light and dark real red and the light and dark shaded spruce. So yeah, colours can figure out the right way for your colouring. So there are those. This is something that I kept meaning to get from the annual catalogue. I'm not 100% certain the blends if they're from the annual or the holiday, because there are 6 new colours in the holiday catalogue. I can't open the catalogue on screen, so I will. They will be available from September if they are in the holiday catalogue, otherwise they're available now. So this is the subtle embossing folder. Now, I'm not going to be able to see very well on the screen how well it is showing up for you. It is a very light, subtle, as it says, look. It just adds a little bit to your background. I just don't know if I can show it very well for you at this point. Prior to my Stampin' Up days, I used to have a kit making business in the UK and I used a lot of basil cardstock. This reminds me of the texture on some of that basil cardstock. So if you're familiar with basil, you may well know that look. Okay, what have we got here? Right, I challenged myself to get a bundle out of the annual catalogue that was not on my original wish list. I wanted to push myself. I'd seen a few examples of things, and I thought I'm just going to challenge myself, just go a little bit outside my comfort zone. So I brought the floral frames bundle. So floral frames and the foliage frame framelets. It's probably a bit more florally than I would normally go for. Again, if you watched the previous haul video, you'll see I like the whimsical Santa's Workshop type things. Slightly more sort of graphic than florally old school, I guess is probably a way to put it. But it's got very nice fonts. Wishing you the best is a very good sentiment, and hello is always popular. And then you can get your blends or your watercolour pencils out and start doing some colouring. So the dies, I'm literally pulling things out of the box. The box arrived about 15 minutes ago. I actually have a nurse coming. I care for my mother. There is a nurse due, so I'm trying to get this done before he arrives. So the dies just really nice. One of the things I liked is this big die here, so it cuts out a circle for you, and then it's got foliage around the outside, so you could do that in one of our nice greens. You've got some nice ferns. Oh, I like that as a kiwi. Ferns, excellent. Some more foliage. Last year I made, I'm always like the foliage and the leaves. Last year I made, and on this are products that are no longer available because this was made last year with Christmas stuff, I made this wreath with all of our dies for leaves and punches and things like that. So I'm looking to replicate that this year with current product. So we've now got some more leaves. Leaves? Good girl. Leaves. So you can cut out some flowers. Those two are the flowers. Leaves. You can cut out this where you can put sentiments. I can't think of the right word. So I'm looking forward to having a play with that. Actually, the die set is really good. I'm really looking forward to that. Okay. Alright, so that's the floral frames. The other thing that I got from the annual catalogue is, and I'm late to the party in getting it, but I wanted it right from the beginning, I just didn't get it, is the Very Vases bundle. Excuse the crinkle crinkle. Wouldn't be an opening video without the crinkle crinkle. So you've got a punch that cuts out 3 of the vases, the tulip I think that is, and a leaf. It's quite a good size punch. And then you've got various vases. You've got a full solid colour, an outline and a decorated vase in each of the 3 styles, and then florals. Thanks, hello, birthday wishes, hoping your day blooms with happiness, you are simply the best. Great. Some really good all-round everyday sentiments. So I'm looking forward to having a play with that. Okay, and then I think, yeah, let's just go to this. So then I only in this order ordered 1 bundle and some paper from the holiday catalogue this round because I had had a good go last time. So what I ordered for this time is the Dashing Deer bundle. Let's get the dies open. This deer with the damask on it is lovely. I'll hold it up a little bit closer for you in a moment. I'll just get the dies out. Oh, Fort Knox. Alright. So you've got dies that will cut out the main deer, I believe, and the 2 smaller deer, and then you've got a standalone die that cuts out a different shaped deer, and then you've got some flourishes and some flowers. But I've seen some really nice examples of this, which is one of the reasons why I decided to get it. Happiest Christmas wishes, many merry thanks, with appreciation for all you do and for your year-round spirit of giving. That's a nice sentiment. Remembering you this season with warm thoughts and a wish for everything merry. So you've got some nice deer. This one in particular with the damask, I think. I'm looking forward to colouring that up and seeing what that stamp's like. So that's the stamp set that I ordered from the holiday catalogue, or the bundle rather, saving 10% when you order it as the bundle. I then ordered, and I can thank Dina Rico for this because she showed a card that she's, I think, has in a tutorial, possibly. She just showed it at the end of one of her videos, which I highly recommend if you don't watch her. With the deer, some of the paper I'm about to show you, in fact the first bit of paper I'm about to show you, and the next lot of paper I'm about to show you. So this is Joyous Noel Specialty Designer Series paper. So this has got coppery highlights. This in particular is one of my favourite pieces of paper. The colours in this grey granite, Mary Merlot, Sahara Sand, Soft Suede, Tranquil Tide, Whisper White. I'm trying to read small writing without glasses. So that is a very nice piece of paper, and on the B side is a very nice plain leaf. So we have then got, actually that's quite nice in person too. I always find with the papers that I'm unsure, I like a couple of three that people show, but it's not until you get the pack and see it in your hands. So that's nice, that's just about got all the colours. Again, it's got the coppery accent and a very nice stripe on the back. Snowflakes, and yes, it's the snowflakes that are coppery, the darker ones there. And on the back, oh that's nice. That's, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that pattern. It looks like you can see the pattern in that view. It's just a very delicate tone on tone, I like that. And this is lovely. Steak. This is little deers with foiled stars in between. Again, I'm not sure. And on the reverse is a nice snowflake pattern. I do like all these coppery highlights, I have to say. The leaves and the coppery highlights again, is it? You might be getting a shimmery look. And on the reverse is a very nice Tranquil Tide, almost tone on tone again. I do quite like that too. I'm a B-sides girl quite often. This is stunning. I'm not sure which one. I probably personally would use it this way rather than that way. But it really doesn't matter. And then a very nice leaves and holly on the back. So that's the Joyous Noel. So if I pull back out this piece that I liked, the reason I got it, everything's going to fall off. I'll keep the deer. And the last thing that I got to go with this little thing and try and recreate what Dina inspired is some chicken. Is that the back of it? Yeah. Copper foil. Oh, look, Rara. So, the copper foil, this lovely grey background with the copper highlights, a deer. Nice one. Should you do thumbs up? Because you don't really see it properly. So, that is my order. I am now getting to get on and make some things for you. I didn't want to focus too early on Christmas, which is why I got more things from the annual catalogue than the holiday catalogue this time. So, stay tuned for the first non-haul video. Not exactly sure when it's going to go, but we'll brave it and get it out there soon. Anyway, I'm going to go before the nurse arrives, and I will catch you next time round. Thanks everyone. Bye bye.